Hey, well, I've come to do the post about, as a therapist, someone like me who called themselves a therapist, an expert on their field, to make a mistake. What do you think about that? Is it okay to make a mistake? Well, yeah, it is. In my view, before I used to really beat myself up, going, how on earth somebody like me, therapist, can make a silly mistakes like this? I'm like, you know what? I'm human. And sometimes you make a mistake, you own it, you apologize, you move on, and you don't do it again. Sometimes you might make similar mistakes, as long as you don't intend to hurt somebody really badly. You know, there's different line, different view, different perception in my own agenda. I'll come up and tell you what mistakes I make. Well, been in the field working with SEM for 20 plus years. I know it all. Yeah, right. I never know it all. I learn every day, believe me. And I was working with a client, and I was really embarrassed actually to put this up. That's the reason I haven't done it now. It's been a while, as when we were able to do face-to-face. I was working with the client. I'm going to change the gender of the client and everything like that, okay, for confidentiality. So I'm going to call the client B. I was working with client B and working with anxiety, following instruction, and able to manage client B of taking control, especially when client B is really struggling with high anxiety and has behavior that challenges. Client B is doing really, really well. He's taking full control. He's doing amazingly well. So I can't remember exactly what was the case. Oh yes, I was going to go and prepare some cauliflower. So the instruction I gave client B was like, stay here, don't move till I come back. In my head, stay in the room, you can sit, you can carry on playing with your iPad, whatever it is. I'm going to go and make the cauliflower, because client B did not want to come and help me this time, which is absolutely fine, because I work with choices in certain ways, an independent skill, and you know, to be able to take ownership. So I come back, blessed client B is exactly the same spot where I've asked client B to stand, holding the door open and not moving. Then I went, oh my God, Asma, how could you? How dumb are you? And the thought in my head started going like crazy. And I'm thinking, what have I done? It took me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I was like, oh my God, you know, client B been standing here all the time. Just makes me realize even somebody like me can make those mistakes. And you know, I apologized to client B and explained what I mean, and we laughed about it. And I told client B's parents, because I'm going to be open and honest and put in my report. The point is, making mistakes is okay, and it's about how you deal with mistakes. I allow the mistake I did to really get to me, and I was like, my head was spinning 360, going down that rabbit hole again of self-sabotage, calling myself every name underneath the sun. How could I have, you know, how stupid am I, and all that. I just like, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. You know, it's easy to make those mistakes, laugh about it, move on, and become more conscious about the things you do, and take ownership, you know. And yeah, apologize to him, and you know, it is what it is. I just thought to come and share and see what you guys think about making mistakes and how do you deal with it. You beat yourself up? Obviously it depends on what mistakes it is, okay? Really depends on, and you know, it's everyone's view and perception. But a mistake like that in your field as a professional, and that is, I'm human. It's okay to be vulnerable sometimes, and that's the reason I've come up to share that it's okay. Someone like me, I call myself a therapist, 20 years experience in the field of SEM. You know, I'm expert in my field. I can say that, in my field, okay? So I'll come up and share. So hopefully this will give you insight to say it's okay, you know, to be vulnerable sometimes, not to get everything right, not to be perfectionist and all of that, because perfectionist can be a fear of getting everything right. That's another post for another time. Have a wonderful day and all the best. Take care.